All right, we're back at the MMA Institute again. I've got Omar with me. If you're familiar with Street Beef channel, this is the Iraqi Assassin. He's recently started working with me on some private lessons. Seems like we're making some good progress. Today we are going to be working on the pull down from striking stuff. All right, so straight stance. All right, so if we're both in orthodox here, in general, I want to pull down with my left because I'm trying to clear his front hand. There's two different ways I go about it. One is I'll just reach out and I'll probe randomly, and then at some point I'll just push it down. As soon as I make the motion down, actually probably even a hair before that, I start sending my right hand. So I'm just kind of probing, right, seeing how he reacts. And as soon as I start to pull this down, I start to push down. I'm driving off my back leg. I'm making sure I'm sitting down. I'm not real tall. I don't want this foot to be floating. I want to be driving off up the whole time. So I'm touch, right? We're playing. I pull down, and my hips are rotating in, and I send this big right as soon as I alleviate his front defense. So we're in here, kind of touch, boom, right? That's my shot. I'm driving off my back leg. My hips are coming in. I throw a big shot here. I'm not a big fan of expending every amount of energy on every punch. A lot of my punches, even when I'm going live, like in an actual fight, are just here, right? I'm just reaching out and touching. But then when I see a good opening, that's when I put everything behind it. That way I can still have powerful knockout shots, but I can go further into rounds without gassing. So once again, I'm just kind of touching. I pull down, and I drive off this right. Boom. Big shot here. The other way I like to do this is if he starts slipping this jab when I'm throwing it, if I'm actually throwing this jab, yep, I'll get this. And what I'll do is I'll throw it, and I'll hesitate 1 second, and then I rake this back down. So we're in here, I'm right, he's slipping, right there. I pull it down, I rotate over the top. Big right hand to the jaw. So if I show this once, actually let's spin around this way, get it a little different angle. So I'll show you both of these again. I'm touching. Let's just go from the touch. So I'm here, I'm touching, right? We're making here. And then I pull it down, I rotate in, big right hand here. So if I'm going fast, I'm kind of here, right? I'm just touching these gloves. Boom. Notice I'm starting, as soon as this touches, my right hand's already coming. If I pull this down and then throw the right hand, he's going to adjust and get this back up in my way. So it's got to be as soon as it starts down, we throw. The other one's off the jab when he starts slipping it. Right, he's slipping. I'll come here, and I rake down here. I'm trying to catch his glove in this little crease in my glove where my fingers are. In MMA, I will grab the wrist. So we're here, he's slipping. I'm here, boom. So if I'm going more of a, not full speed, but if I'm going at a decent speed here, he's slipping, boom, right there, just like that. I just got to move it a little bit. It gives me a big hole. Now, if I'm southpaw, I'm usually touching, and I'll touch with both hands here, right? I just kind of see how he reacts, whether he's slipping, what he's doing. Same concept. I'll touch right here beside his hand, and I'll yank it down, and I'll throw this as a hook. I'm not going to get much if I pull this down and just throw a jab. I'm not going to get much out of it, so I step in a little closer, and I throw it as a hook, trying to catch right at the back of the jaw. So we're in here, I'm kind of touching, right? Oh, sorry, southpaw. I'm kind of touching. I'll touch with both hands here, seeing what's happening. I touch right here to the shoulder, I yank down, throw it as a hook. Seem to make sense to you?
Yes, sir, it does.
Sweet. Anything you'd like to add to this? I know you've been hit with this by me before.
Once you learn it, you actually practice it, you make sense after that.
A lot of people look at me crazy when I talk about this and how effective it is. If you go look up Lomachenko, this is one of his bread and butter moves. I have studied that a lot, and it's so effective once you get the hang of this. So get out and drill it. Check it out. Okay, so we just finished up filming the video on the pull down from striking, and talked about Lomachenko using it. It's one of his bread and butter. He kills people with this. It's pretty simple once you drill it a while. It's a little awkward at first, but I use it a lot. I love it. I actually worked with one of my fighters who had never done it before the week before a fight, and he came out and hit it and dropped the guy in the very first round with it. Just boom, dude hit hard, and he didn't know what was going on after that. But But anyways, get together, drill it. As always, find a legit gym. Get in there, train. If you can afford it, get a personal coach. That will make you grow so much faster in this sport. If not, start out with your buddies. You know, get a little work in, then go find somewhere. If you're in Virginia, check out the MMA Institute. We've got gyms all over Virginia. If you are close to the Harrisonburg, Virginia area, I'm at the MMA Institute there. Come see me. We've got lots of great coaches, lots of great programs, and a free trial, so come check it out. As always, like this video, leave some comments, tell me what you think about it. Did you try it? Did it work? Was it awkward? Tell me what else you'd like to see in videos. And also subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we will see you on the next video.